Something shifted in how I saw reality, and it led me to a realization I didn't expect. I didn't actually understand how life works, and that was incredibly uncomfortable to see and to realize, because up until that point, of course I thought I understood everything. And have you ever had a moment where everything in your life, it looks fine on the surface, everything's fine and dandy, but something internally, it just feels off? Like there's something deeper that you're just not seeing about reality. You might know what I'm talking about and that might resonate with you. For me, the first experience of this happened during an epiphany during meditation. I was 33 years old at the time, and it was the second time I had what I would call a sudden realization, and it was profound. And I was meditating, and as I was meditating, I had this profound epiphany that my thoughts become things. I'm not a victim of circumstance. I'm the creator of my reality. And when I had those words, flash into my mind, it didn't feel like an idea. It felt like something I suddenly knew within every cell of my body. But instead of feeling like I had the answer, it actually created deeper questions within me. If my thoughts are shaping my life, then where the hell are my thoughts coming from? And that question took me further than I could have ever expected. Not just into thinking differently, but in trying to understand what's actually generating my experience of reality. And that led me down the path of studying consciousness. I got a master's in consciousness and human potential, thirsty for knowledge. So studying consciousness both intellectually, experientially, of course, with meditation and awareness, and how perception, how it actually works. And what I started to realize is that there's deeper layers to all of this than most people talk about, and that maybe my life is being created at a level that I didn't think it was, and that trying to change my life without understanding those deeper layers might actually be why I'm feeling stuck. And maybe that's why even when things look fine on the outside, something still doesn't feel fully aligned on the surface. It's fully aligned deep in my soul. And so this channel is for people who are doing well on the outside, but starting to question this thing that we all agree upon and we call reality. And you're interested in exploring what's underneath all of this physical 3D world. People who feel like maybe your current understanding of reality, maybe it's incomplete. People who aren't just looking to change their circumstances, but are trying to understand what is actually creating those circumstances in the first place. So here on this channel, I want to explore very simply, how our inner world actually shapes our reality. What sits underneath all of our thoughts, and how real change begins from the level it's actually being created. So if this sounds like it's interested and it resonates with you and you're intrigued, I definitely invite you to subscribe, and I think you're in the right place, and I'm looking forward to going on this journey with you.